Total Language Plus provides grammar education with the express objective of grammar application. Children primarily speak what they hear and write what they read. TLP creates avenues for children to learn to speak and write properly. Rather than requiring students to pore over worksheets with errors to correct, students view properly written passages in literature. Through dictations, they hear ideal grammar and apply their knowledge. TLP dictations activate listening skills. Students focus on two tasks at once, listening and writing. Students' reasoning capacities expand as they elect appropriate punctuation and ask themselves which form of a particular word is contextually accurate.
I have found that students can operate in grammar mode and circle and underline in their workbooks from now until the cows come home, and then they come to the section on writing and they don't transfer the skill over into their writing.
By checking their own work, they grow cognizant of their errors, are empowered to correct them, and establish proofreading skills. Dictations provided from the novel or from biblical passages pertinent to readings stimulate thinking and discernment. Total Language Plus dictations are challenging, effective, and develop a myriad of essential tools for lifelong learners. You can talk without thinking, but you cannot write without thinking. Total Language Plus literature-based program cultivates the ability to think and write. TLP incites student motivation by presenting writing assignments connected to current readings. Writing topic choices directly relate to situations or characters in the novels, inspiring thinking and creativity. TLP also advances competency with options for functional writing, a letter to grandma, a thank you note, or an opinion designed to change someone's perspective. While identifying plot and character development, setting, tone, and conflict resolution, TLP's writing instruction focuses on the specific writing skills being taught by locating them in literature. For example, to support informative writing, TLP suggests My Side of the Mountain for younger students and Swiss Family Robinson for older students. For descriptive writing, we offer The Yearling, and for setting, tone, and mood, The Scarlet Letter. To teach similes and metaphors, we propose reading The Whipping Boy and enjoying the interactive games that motivate children to learn while equipping them to express themselves. TLP's literature-based approach also provides a plethora of critical thinking opportunities, all based on characters or events in the story, challenging students to evaluate what is being read, to offer their opinions, and to explain their beliefs in writing or discussion. TLP study guides apply biblical principles, often phrasing questions to encourage children to examine scriptures for the answers. For example, TLP helps students identify the doctrine of evolution in Jack London's Call of the Wild. As students learn to recognize what is in the text, they are taught to think whenever they read. They apply biblical principles to a fictional character so they can apply it to themselves and to the world, thus enabling wisdom from God to permeate their lives.
In the critical thinking questions, there are no easy answers to these kinds of questions. They're just opportunities to experience real-life learning, thought-provoking kinds of questions that cause students to reflect and ponder what they have learned.
Consistently presenting our students with opportunities to think, to evaluate, and to communicate their thoughts, we purpose to develop character as well as writing. The literature-based approach of Total Language Plus revitalizes vocabulary acquisition. Escaping the drudgery associated with rote memorization, TLP drafts vocabulary words from the novel the students are enveloped in. Using discovery-style learning, students encounter their vocabulary words within sentences, and based on context clues, must devise a synonym or phrase to describe the word's meaning. No dictionaries allowed. The student matches the word with its accurate definition and part of speech.
I love the vocabulary section in Total Language Plus, and one of the things that I enjoy seeing is students take ownership of their words.
TLP recognizes the value of word exposure and repetition, rejuvenating these components with variety. A typical TLP vocabulary worksheet includes at least 4 vocabulary activities, all requiring critical thinking and the reinforcement of word meaning.
I found as a result of vocabulary relay races and Jeopardy, I have a waiting list of students wanting to be in my class.
As students progress, they learn additional words, but the vocabulary from past units is incorporated throughout the student packets to aid long-term retention. Most students primarily use vocabulary words they are comfortable spelling. Therefore, as Total Language Plus teaches word meanings, we also promote spelling. Spelling is essentially a visual skill, so we provide the spelling rules that offer a useful foundation and build on those with visualization strategies. To utilize effective repetition, a minimum of 4 spelling exercises are included in each unit. Using a variety of spelling exercises, TLP engages the students and stimulates thinking. By combining the spelling and vocabulary words, we condense effort. By choosing words from the novel, we supply additional exposure and motivation. At Total Language Plus, we inspire students to a love of learning, teaching critical thinking and communication skills with a focus on character development. TLP students evaluate fictional characters' actions in dialogue, comparing them to biblical standards. Character development flourishes as students examine the consequences of sins in a fictional character and employ their language art skills to express themselves. TLP's commitment to educational success extends beyond the classroom, providing homework that children find exciting, such as outdoor activities and learning games. Flashcards give parents the opportunity to multitask and still be involved with their children's learning. Total Language Plus innovative literature-based curriculum develops Christian character in students and provides them with the tools to become passionate, lifelong learners and superior communicators.